So all right, let me just stop with the gimmicks. Like, girl, stop with the gimmicks. Just talk from your heart. What's going on, beloveds? It's your girl Ty, and welcome back to Live with Ty. I know y'all already see the title of today's video, and I am super excited to get into everything that's been going on these past 2 months. But before we do, just make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share with all your friends and family, because we about to get into some real shit today, and we're gonna unpack some things. It's been like 2 months since my last post, so I've basically been on tour all summer. I haven't really been home, but this past week, that's why I have time to sit down and make this video. But anyways, yeah, your girl's been on the road. But without further ado, let's get right into today's video. It's like, I get how people feel when they're not used to being in front of the camera and they, want to do something in front of the camera first. I feel like I'm having those feelings. Okay. So, hey guys, what's going on? How y'all doing? If you guys are new here, my name is Tyana. I go by the name of Ty, Live with Ty on all platforms. Your girl, the last time I posted was about 2 months ago now, and it was like the end of the school year. Y'all know it's summer vacation, but it's soon to come to an end because school starts again in a couple weeks. And I just kind of wanted to wrap up where I've been the past 2 months. Your girl has been on the road. Live with Ty has been on tour. I've been going to city, visiting a lot of family, making memorable memories, and we're about to just get ready to unpack everything, because I feel like this has been the most freeing summer that I've ever experienced, in my life, period. I'm gonna start by the month of June, because we're gonna go take it back to the beginning of the summer, okay? In June, your girl, baby girl, graduated. If y'all don't know 𝙬𝙤 already, y'all better get to know her. 𝙬𝙤 is my 6-year-old daughter, and she is literally a ball of joy. If y'all follow me on Instagram, then you already know how she coming, but yeah. So 𝙬𝙤, she graduated kindergarten, and she is heading to first grade in literally the next couple of weeks. So we're just super excited for that. I feel like I'm one of those parents who don't really feel anything until I'm literally dropping her off at the door, because that's how I was for kindergarten. I literally shed tears as soon as she walked in the door, because I thought, I was gonna hold it together. I honestly don't know how to feel. I'll come back and make another video afterwards, just to see how I'm feeling mentally, emotionally, because right now, like I mentioned before, I really don't be feeling no type of emotions until it's literally slapping me in the face. So we're gonna come back to that after the first day of school, so we can recap with y'all. But yeah, your girl is going to first grade, and she's just so excited. She will be going to a new school this year, which she was a little bit nervous about, but I told her she's gonna be able to ride the bus and meet new friends, and she's just super excited because she's such a people's person. So she just loves to be around people and make new friends. So I'm excited for this new journey for her, for this new journey for us, me and 𝙤𝙤 as her parents. I don't know, I speechless, literally. Shortly after that, our first trip of the summer was a Father's Day weekend getaway trip. We went to Myrtle Beach, and we met up with my dad out there. If y'all don't know, my dad lives in Charlotte. So we met up at Myrtle Beach, and that was me and 𝙤𝙤's first time going to Myrtle Beach, and it was a really great experience. I love quick trips like that. It's only about maybe 6 or 7 hours away, which is not too bad of a drive for me. And we met up with my Nana out there too, so it was very intimate, and it felt so good, because I don't remember doing vacations with my dad like that growing up, especially not to the beach, because my dad, he don't know how to swim, and he don't really be messing with water like that. So for him to want to do beach trips with the grandchildren and have his kids out there, it was a very wholesome moment, and I'm glad that we had that experience together, and it's definitely going to be more to come in the future for sure. We went to the beach, we went to like a amusement park type thing, we went to a luau, which was super fun. Like me and 𝙬𝙤, we got on the stage and they taught us how to like move our hips like a Hawaiian girl, and �12 got on stage and he was doing like the haka ritual and stuff. Like it was actually really cool, and like I like to have like unique experiences like that, because I feel like the older version of myself would have never like been too scared, too self-conscious to do just like fun, exciting things like that. So, and the fact that me and 𝙬𝙤 did it together, like she has no fear. Like I believe she's really gonna be on someone's television screen like real soon, like because just her personality is just so out of this world. The other way. Yeah, he said which one? Hold on, let mommy help you. Come here.
Okay, but you gotta pick it up.
That, okay.
There you go.
Good job, Popo. It feels so refreshing. Oh my God, I haven't been to the beach in such a long time. We ready to have some fun?
It'll be hot, okay?
Don't move, Zay.
Don't move.
Hi, say aloha.
Aloha.
Thank you. Good, how are you?
I love you guys' outfits. Aloha. Take them to stay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Warriors, keep going. We have 2 more hours. 2 more hours. Coconut, pineapple, coconut, pineapple.
But yeah, we had a great time. Like for my first time being at Myrtle Beach, like the water was so beautiful. Like I'm not one to really go swimming in the ocean like that. Like I like to lay out and just rest and have a drink and like bathe in the sun, but I'm not really one to be like in the water, ocean, swimming. But I was out there, like I was really out there, and the water just felt so good. It made me miss the beach. I don't think I've really been at the beach for real since like before COVID, honestly. 𝙬𝙤, Zamir, and Zuri, my niece, like whenever they get together, they always have a ball, and I think it was very special considering my dad had moved to Charlotte, and we haven't really been able to like make it out there to him, especially with 𝙬𝙤 being in school. It's like our schedules are not as open as it used to be, like before she started school and stuff, to just drive up and down the highway to visit everyone. So it was a really special moment for all of us, because we haven't seen him in so long, and we're just so used to, well, I'm just so used to just him like right down the street, you know. But as everyone is growing, we're like adjusting to new normals and new regularities and stuff like that. So yeah, we had an amazing time. We celebrated Father's Day, so shout out to my husband and shout out to my dad. And so after that was literally like Father's Day weekend, and then the following week after that, we ended up continuing the drive down south, and we ended up in Georgia to visit our cousin. �12's cousins live out there, and they recently just bought a house and they renovated it. And when I tell you, it is so beautiful. It's really inspiring just to see, like, because I feel like in my upbringing, I've never really seen a lot of people like buy a house or own their house and do different things. So it was just really inspiring to know that that is something that we can, you know, we can have, like, literally we can work towards. And it was this beautiful like ranch style home, a little bit older, but the renovations that they did in the house was insane. Like, it looks completely revamped, like a completely different place, and I'm just so happy for them. They allowed us to stay with them for a week, which I was a little bit skeptical of, because it's like, I know what it is to live with my family for a week, and they don't have kids at the moment, but like, they can be a lot. Like, I am very well, like, my kids can be a lot, but they just embrace them, and I love that. Like, I love that I have people in my life that really embrace not only just me and my husband and but our family, our children. And they had a pool, and the kids was like in and out the pool. We ended up having like a birthday party for Greg's 31st birthday, I believe it was. And that ended up turning out great. Like, I met one of my homegirls from Instagram that we've been, you know, kikiing for a couple years, like back and forth, but it was so nice to like see her in person. I met a lot of new people, and we just enjoyed our time out there. Like, we really don't be having to do too much, but whenever we're around family, it's just like a brand new breath of fresh air that we can just
I promise, niggas. Bitch, I'm on my shit again. Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
Go Mir, go Mir, go Mir. We are dream girls. You got to keep your friends to see the light. Let me laugh.
Because it's getting hot, I don't want you to be sweaty in pajamas.
Yeah, mommy. Those are scratches.
It's beautiful summertime weather. Look at what you did to your brother.
Mommy.
I love this, Ava.
It's him, mommy.
David, don't be trying to hide.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch the color braids. Let me use that one.
Yeah, I'm scared to jump in.
It feels great.
Picking up with my door.
Huh?
Picking up with my door.
You need help?
You need help, Sima?
No, bro. Come on, how is it?
We're going to see the movie.
Go. There you go. Yeah, they do. Most people don't take their glasses off. Serious? No, they don't even know they. You scared to ask. Thank you.
They do too for her. I'm just gonna try it out.
we are really considering like moving out there to Georgia like really soon. I don't know how soon. Hopefully sooner than you think, but we don't know. Like, but it's definitely in the cards because I've been wanting to move out to Georgia since 2017. This is like pre-Zayla. Like this is before we even had kids and stuff. So I'm gonna make it. We're gonna figure it out. I'll update you guys along the way. But going out to Georgia for the week was just like super fun. Like, pool was so nice. They had a hot tub. We were just like literally vibing, like just having good food, like barbecuing every night. Like, the guys was on the grill doing what they need to do. Like, I ended up making my first ever like macaroni salad. Like, I don't cook for other people, let alone like go to a party or an event and like cook for multiple people. Like, no, I don't do that. But I did it that week, and it turned out so good. Like, I could not even go back for seconds. If you invite me to somewhere, I'm making my macaroni salad. It's gonna be a hit. I guarantee. Being out there in Georgia for that week was just like validation that we just need to hurry our asses up and make it down there some way or another, because like the next part of our lives is just out there waiting for us, and we just gotta grab it. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. And then after the Atlanta trip, we were home for like a couple days. Within that time, me and Ḥ'Dī found ourselves in a kickboxing class. Like, we had signed the kids up for karate, and I would have kept it up like throughout the summer, but because we've been like so back and forth, we haven't really been home. I was like, there's no point in signing up for something right now. So when school starts, we're going to figure out what the school schedule is looking like, and then sign up for like the extracurricular activities so that we can maintain them on a regular basis. But me and Ḥ'Dī, we took a kickboxing class, and I'm definitely like, next week I was talking to my homegirl Shay, and we're about to start this workout challenge again, and I'm definitely going to be adding kickboxing into my like workout split, because it's so different. Like, and it challenges me. Like, it challenges me beyond my limits, and that's what I need to develop a very like a good mental discipline to get the things that I want to get in my life done. So yeah, we're definitely adding that to the workout split. It was just so hilarious though, because I had low expectations. I expected nothing, honestly. I don't even know if I really understood what kickboxing was. But I was very humbled in those classes. Like, I try to have Zayla like record us. She didn't really do a good job. But when I tell you, I was, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. After that, I think we came home for like 4 days. And then me and my mom, we took a trip out to Fort Lauderdale to visit my great grandma Daisy. This trip was kind of like emotional because I haven't seen my great grandma in maybe 5 to 6 years. Like, the last time I seen her, I think Zayla wasn't even 1 year old yet, and Zamir was definitely not even born. So a lot of years and a lot of life has like passed by, and the fact that I wasn't able to, a lot of that was taken from COVID too. Like, a lot of that time was taken away from COVID too, and like all the things that was going around in the world for safety reasons. Anyways, I was just so happy to be able to go out there. Like, I really wanted to be able to bring like the whole family, but unfortunately, like, flights and stuff right now, they're just so expensive. Like, it's so expensive to the point where I wasn't even really sure or comfortable if I should be making that like financial sacrifice to go out there and visit her. But I just love my husband so much, because he is just, if there's one thing he is so supportive of, is me building the relationships and making the memories with the people that are closest to me. Like, he supports that 1000%. And I just love that for me, because I'm definitely the type of person who tries to put things on the back burner. So he encouraged me to actually just go ahead, take care of the trip, and just spend that time and be intimate in that moment. My great grandma, she is 97 years old, and she is still kicking. Like, when I tell you, she is still as, smart as can be, as clever as can be. She's still up there, like, for real. We didn't tell her that we were coming because we wanted to surprise her. So We fly out there. We get this really, really nice Airbnb for a really, really good price too. I think they probably had it just so happened that they probably had uploaded it like that week, so we got a really, really good discount. I'll still link it down below just in case you guys are interested in the area, want to take a vacation or whatever. The Airbnb was 10 out of 10. It was so perfect. It was right across from the beach. It was maybe 10 to 15 minutes from where we needed to travel to go visit her. So we fly out there, we get the Toro, we check into the Airbnb, and we get her some flowers, and we go and visit her. Grandma Daisy is so funny because it's like, you know, for some people, unfortunately, the older their loved ones get, the less they have that opportunity to connect with them on a very deep emotional level. And the fact that I still have like my great grandma to do that and to communicate with me and to, you know, give me life lessons in the time that we still have, I will never take that for granted. Like we had a whole spa day. Like I was able to give her a facial. She was able to get her nails done, and you know, just feel really good like in that moment, because I know she doesn't really get a lot of visitors. Like I had mentioned before, everyone has their lives, everyone has their schedules, and things are starting to become a lot more expensive than what they used to be. So it's not as often as everyone would like to go out there and visit her. So I know that when me and my mom, came down there, she literally was like on cloud 9, and we were too. Shoot, and it's a time. I definitely want to try to make it back out there before the end of this year for sure. And God willing, like bring the husband, the kids, and everything so she could see everyone and just have that moment. We're gonna pray about it. We're gonna cross our fingers, but hopefully we could do that. The Florida trip was only about like 3 days long, and then we had to fly out to Connecticut because we were going to one of my childhood friends' baby shower, and we ended up spending like the rest of that week. It was like 4th of July week. We ended up spending the rest of that week in Connecticut. So I feel like this is the first time that I've been gone for like an entire week from the kids. So it was a new experience for me, but I so needed that. Like I so needed that to just be by myself and to not have to worry or think about anything other than just whatever it is that I wanted to do. Like if you've never had that experience, I highly recommend you try it out at least once in your life. Like a whole week. By the end of the week I was ready to get back home, but it was just the right amount of time for me to rejuvenate myself so that I could be in the right space to, tend to the kids and all the things. So while I was out there, I had moved from Connecticut back in like 2010 or something. So it's been a minute since I've lived there, but my whole childhood is still in Connecticut. And I was just so happy to be able to like reconnect with some of my old school friends and, have a night out. They took me out to a place in like New Haven, and it was definitely like my vibe. Like my vibe of going out is not like going to the clubs or even like the hookah lounges and stuff. It's really just like to go to a nice cute bar cocktail setting with good music. Like if they got a karaoke, sign me up. Like I just love a good vibey establishment with good drinks, good appetizers. Like that's my vibe, and that is the perfect night out for me. So I was just so appreciative that they took the time out there, week to spend time with me. And I was telling them like it's so crazy because although I've been gone so long, I feel like because I have been gone so long, sometimes I feel like the people that I was once close to back home just kind of like forgot about me or don't really care about me or wouldn't even carve out time to just like meet up with me, catch up and stuff like that. And it's such a bad thing to like I don't want to carry that weight, but I don't know why my brain does. And I was, trying to express that to them, and they're just so receiving of it, like, and just like reassuring to me, like it don't matter like how long you've been gone, like we all got lives to live, and it's just so nice and refreshing to be able to come back and just kind of pick up where we left off. A lot of people don't have relationships like that, and I'm just so appreciative of everybody in my life who just loves me and loves to spend time with me and catch up with me and just chat, because I do value relationships in my life. So yeah, not to be sappy, but that was it. It just felt so good to me in that moment.
Oh, this is so cute. Alright, beloved, so I'm about to have my first ever espresso martini, and I'm scared, but cheers! Girl.
stop. I can tell by the way it looks it's gonna be good. If it comes pitch black at the bottom,
Bro, this tastes like a freaking frappuccino.
wow.
It does.
Wow. Mess around and find out though. Don't.
Oh my god. I think this was also one of the only times that I've been able to like hang out with my grandparents like alone. Like I was the only grandchild, and I think it was just super special because I am the first grandbaby, and again, like I don't think we've ever really had time. Well, no, let me stop, because we went to Florida together before, but like as an adult now, it just felt so like nostalgic to like just hang out with my happy hour. We got food, we just enjoyed each other's company. We were watching TVs together. I gave my Gigi, my grandfather, a facial for the first time, and he was like, what have I been missing all my entire life? I'm like, I don't know, like I feel like since losing my job, I've just been really intentional with my life and the things that I am attending to. But yeah, being able to like freely travel whenever I want to like see and spend time with people that I love and that love me is something that I never knew that I needed in my life. Like I think, like I am just so grateful of how shit played out back in February when I lost my job and got fired, because I would have never known, I would have never been exposed to this version of what my life could be. And that's what I need. Like I need my family. I need the love. I need to be out and to be able to like, you know, I don't know what the right word is, but it's just like it fuels me and gives me life and it gives me energy. And it is just so crazy how like had I not experienced the things that I experienced, the bullshit that I experienced in the beginning of this year back in February, like I would have never even known that this was something that I needed in my life. Like I would have never even known this was a version of me that I could experience. And you want to know the thing that I keep thinking about? It's like, it's so crazy how accustomed we've become to just like working a job and having to get permission to like make those memories and spend those times with our loved ones, our children, our husbands, our families, our friends and stuff. And the fact that I don't have to abide by those rules and regulations anymore, it's like I would have never been exposed to this version of myself. And I feel like this is the best version of myself by far. We're not at our peak, but by far, mentally, emotionally, I would have never revealed this version of myself. And I'd be so mind blown at how robotic we can be to things that really don't even serve us and purify our souls. Like, man, I'm just so grateful of all the bullshit that I fucking went through, because I want to even know who this person is today. Like, I want to even know who this version of Tiana is had I not been through that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, because that's been something that has been weighing heavily on my heart the past couple of weeks. It's like, wow, I really would have been just stuck to the constant cycle of going to work. Like, and it's no shade to anyone who has to or chooses to continue to do those things, but I know for me, when I did it, I'm very like hyper focused on just being successful, and it made me not want to, or not that it didn't want to, but it made me not even attentive to the things that I want to be attentive to. Like, I want to be more attentive and motherly to my children. I want to be more attentive and womanly to my husband, and not just worried about how can I make some money so that we can survive. Like, that's not all that life has to offer. I say all that to say I'm grateful for the bullshit that I've been through. Very, very grateful, because it made me who I am today, and we only gonna continue to elevate. So yeah. Anyways, let's keep the tape rolling. So yeah, we go to Connecticut. We spend a great time out there. But before I left Connecticut, one of my homegirls had reached out to me. She had like inquired with me because sometimes on the side, y'all know I'm very creative, and I do have a business called Be Exclusive Plus, which is basically like a content creation agency where we assist small business owners in, you know, building their brand identity. But I haven't really been on that because, you know, a lot going on. I don't really have the energy to pour into other businesses other than my own. Hello. But yeah, she had reached out to me just to see, she's trying to revamp her hair business and just asked if, you know, if I would be open to helping. And I was just so appreciative that she even thought of me, considering like all the things that I haven't even been pushing, like I haven't even been talking about it, but the fact that she was still able to think about me to help her elevate her brand and her business, it just meant so much to me. So of course I was like, hell yeah. And as soon as I got back home, we did that, and those end up turning like, those turned out so bomb, like, and it just felt so good to really bring the light out of people on camera. It's like in person, you can feel those interactions, but it's another thing to feel those interactions through the camera so that you can create a broader community for your brand and business. And that was super, super fun. So I'm so glad. I'll probably insert some pictures of like how everything came out, and make sure y'all go follow her. While I was in Connecticut for the week without the kids, 𝙤𝙤 ended up taking the kids to the Outer Banks for that weekend, 4th of July weekend, and they had a ball. Like within 3 to 4 days, they end up learning how to like swim underwater, and I was just so like, it's amazing how quickly kids can learn as they're developing. Because when I tell you, 𝙬𝙤 was the child who would not even want to get her hair wet in the shower because she doesn't like how it feels in her scalp. Like she can't even close her eyes. The fact that my babies was out there like swimming after a couple of days, like now they've been swimming this whole entire summer and they think that they can swim. But we still working on it. Since 𝙤𝙤 ended up having the kids for like an extended amount of time, I was like, I had the bright idea of taking the kids back to Connecticut for a week with me by myself. Y'all, when I tell you I'm never, let me stop lying. I probably will, like when they get older, but right now, hell no. It was a lot for me. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot for me, but the kids had a great time. And at the end of the day, isn't that all that really matters? Like the kids had a great time. Like they was able to spend time with their great grandparents. We went to the beach. We went to the pool. We went to go visit some of our other cousins. Like they had a ball. That means so much to me because, like I had mentioned before, Connecticut, like Windsor, that's my hometown, and I will always represent Connecticut until the day I die. Like, and when people ask me where I'm from, even though I spent more years here now, like in Maryland, than I did in Connecticut, I still say I'm from Connecticut. Yeah. Like, I just love my hometown, and the fact that my kids can be able to experience that, like, I just love driving down the street, and it's like I get to show them where I used to live, like the houses that I used to live in, the schools that I used to go to, the parks that I used to play at, the places that I used to go and eat at. Like, it is just something about bringing, especially if you moved outside of your hometown, it's something very special about bringing your kids back to that same place where you grew up and see them experience that same thing. Like, I don't know. Yeah, we about to be in Connecticut a lot more often because I feel like this is the most I've been to Connecticut, maybe 3 or 4 times just this year, and that's probably the most that I've been, and that's the most that I've been in a year. Like, since I moved back in 2010, we would probably go up there one time a year. Like, there were years that went by and we never even went to Connecticut. It feels so nostalgic, and it just feels, it's just a great energy to experience, like being in the childhood home that I grew up in, like my grandparents' house, and my kids get to experience that. My grandparents get to experience my kids on a more intimate level instead of just like FaceTime calls and stuff like that. I feel like the theme of this summer for me has truly just been like love and family. Like, but yeah, if you were to ask me like where I've been this summer, like I would just say I've been on tour, just living my best life and making memories with the people that I love and that love me the most. Everything's about to slowly come to a halt for just like some time because school is starting up. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, your girl 𝙬𝙤 is going to the 1st grade, and she's at the age where she is really into a lot of things. So if she wants to do cheerleading, we're gonna do that. If she wants to do gymnastics, we're gonna do that. And we have to be readily available for, you know, what's the next thing, because I realize 𝙬𝙤 is the type of kid that really thrives in activities and, you know, team environment. So keeping her like busy with that, as long as she's happy and excited to continuously do that, that's what we're gonna try to do. So I feel like that pretty much wraps up what I've been doing all summer. I haven't been like down and depressed, like, or none of that, like how I was the first 6 months of this year. Literally half of this year, I felt like I've just spent it majority in the shower or in the bed. And so this next half of the year, I just been really called to experiencing what my life could potentially offer by doing what I want to do when I want to do it, and making new, exciting, adventurous memories with my kids, with my husband. Yeah, and I'm just excited to continue this on like throughout the school year, throughout the rest of this year. But I think I'm gonna have to wrap this video up right about now because I am meeting my girlfriend for lunch. So I apologize if it wasn't any like juicy tea or like anything that you guys could relate to, but yeah, I've pretty much just been pouring into me and pouring a lot of love into a lot of areas of my life and relationships in my life, and being consistent on social media. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram or TikTok, definitely stop what you're doing and go do that right now at Live with Ty on all platforms. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and please be sure to share with all your friends and family. And until next time, peace out.